Welcome to Chapter 1, an introduction to PilatesEVO. Welcome again to PilatesEVO Foundation Education. We are going to begin by outlining all of the different elements of PilatesEVO. We will study all the history and purpose of these elements, and we will deal with several elements first individually, and then later on you're going to be able to see how all those layers come together to create the PilatesEVO system. Now at first you may wonder how this is all going to fit together, such different elements. But please be patient, because everything is going to be revealed and everything will come together. You've chosen to study PilatesEVO online, which is a very good choice and a very popular choice, as of course you can study where and when you want to. Please remember that as well as the foundation education, there's also the advanced education and many PilatesEVO specialist modules as well, including modules for pregnancy, for older clients, for obese clients, personal training, and sportsmen and women, etc. etc. Now, all of these specialist modules and the other PilatesEVO educations can be studied online, or if you prefer, you can study them in a classroom at the PilatesEVO school in Barcelona. There are also PilatesEVO educations all over the world, recently Moscow, Rio, London, Sao Paulo, Riga, Miami, the list goes on. You can find out more about the upcoming educations by clicking on the PilatesEVO website and visiting the study pages there. In this foundation education, you're going to see how PilatesEVO can be used as a standalone system and how it can also improve any other classes that you may teach, including other classes taught by schools of different Pilates. Now, as we all know, Pilates has been around for over 100 years now, and during that time, around 50% of Joseph Pilates' original movements have been modified to reflect modern scientific evidence. In this chapter, we're going to think about the truth that throughout the history of Pilates, modification of the original moves is nothing new. Joseph Pilates was a pioneer and a genius. However, modern scientific evidence tells us that we need to make small changes. Really nothing wrong with that. Now, we will also consider that there is no single Pilates system, and even the principles of Pilates that some schools rely so much on were not actually created by Joseph Pilates himself. You're going to learn exactly how PilatesEVO was born, what motivated me to create it, and how I used the experience to create that system. It was really important to me to respect the historical principles of Pilates, but I also wanted the system to take into account modern techniques. I wanted to go further. I wanted to develop the physical and psychological aspects of Pilates. So PilatesEVO was born as a standalone system, but also a set of ideas and theories that can be applied to any Pilates or fitness class that will benefit both the teacher and the students. It took many years to create PilatesEVO, as well as over 25 years experience of Pilates and completing OCR qualifications in the UK in equipment and mat. I also spent months in Bangkok studying meridians and becoming qualified in Thai massage. I lived with Buddhist monks in their temples to study meditation. I also studied Kundalini, arcane teachings, Buddhism, but as well as those ancient teachings, I also studied many modern techniques such as neuro-linguistic programming and more modern functional training ideas. One of the things that makes PilatesEVO unique, and one of the things that I am very proud about, is the fact that the system is always evolving, and unlike any other system I know, my teachers who become qualified can bring their own ideas and influences to the system that can then be incorporated in PilatesEVO educations and classes all over the world. I think that's a really amazing thing that you have the capability to do that. You're going to learn exactly how you can achieve that in later chapters. Personally, I'm always open to new ideas, as I think everyone should be. If any teacher you have ever tells you that they know everything about everything, then I suggest you simply find another teacher, because no one can ever know everything. So please do not think that you must always do exactly what you are told to do. Listen, but then challenge. You should have a deep understanding that enables you to make changes and apply appropriate exercises to your clients. Now, I never imagined that so many people in so many countries would take PilatesEVO to their hearts. From Munich to Moscow, from Riga to Rome, from Sao Paulo to St. Petersburg, I have people teaching in PilatesEVO, and that makes me feel very proud and very humble. As well as an exercise system, PilatesEVO is a philosophy, a blueprint how we can achieve a healthy body and a healthy mind and bring balance to the body, mind and to our life. Just as Pilates works the body from the inside out, the proactive approach to life is to change from the inside out, to be different, and by being different to effect positive change in yourself and the world. Important big words, so please take a few moments to understand that. That's an important concept. Once again, I want to welcome you to the evolution of Pilates. Most of the words I've just spoken are included in this chapter's text, so now please open up the chapter, read through, study the words, and your next challenge will be sent to you very soon. So enjoy this chapter, and I'll see you again in the next video.